welcome to Philadelphia. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, as an East Coast guy, you've traveled the globe. You can appreciate the thirst and the passion of these fans.
There's no doubt about it. It lives here in Philadelphia. And how about only a couple of years ago, this team had just won 28 games. Now we're talking about them potentially winning an NBA championship.
They've waited a long time, and now perhaps comes the reward. The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. Simmons driving, but a shot no good.
It's because he took his eye off his target, Ed. As an offensive player, you have to glare at where the defender's coming to, but quickly redirect yourself to your actual target. He was more consumed with the defender than he was the actual rim.
The drive, right to the basket. Joel Embiid with a piece.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
Ben Simmons, couple of free throws on the way. 56% for his career. Knocks down the first. Two for two on that trip. Into the front court comes Collison. They trail by 2 to Evans. Nothing going here on that drive. Joel Embiid sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Simmons, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Darren Collison. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Miles Turner able to recover with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
It goes down.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Sixers have the basketball. Almost, and he's not getting the call.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Collison into the front court. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. Darren Collison. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
The pro game has really come down to P&Rs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Down 2. To Embiid. Finger roll. Finishing with finesse.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Evans. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Simmons gets it in the right corner. Not that time.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Oh, and the Pacers come away with the steal.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Here comes the screen. Collison. Nothing going here on that drive. Darren Collison. He's now 4 for 6.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Harris to Embiid. Second effort. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Layup goes down. Well done.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Turner. And scores at the rim. Jay, good luck recovering from that.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Collison to Evans. Beyond the arc for three. That no good. Off the mark. To Embiid. Joel Embiid. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Evans to Turner. Gets a shot up off the mark. For three. Tough shot. Well defended. Into the front court comes Collison. Down 6. God, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. Pacers recover. To Collison, trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look.
They love this hustle. Has a chance. Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Darren Collison. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Tough make through traffic.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
To Matthews. Here comes the screen. Matthews. Turner. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
The great defenders, the ones that really earn their paycheck, are the ones that refuse to be screened. You stuck to that screen like Velcro.
And count the basket.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Indiana with the basketball. Can't miss those. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration. To Tobias Harris. Baseline drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Collison. To Turner. Tobias Harris. Snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Joseph with it. His team down 9. Ben Simmons swats it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Hardaway. And he's going to the line to shoot.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons to Embiid. Joel Embiid. 3 for 4. Good start.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here comes the screen. Hardaway to Matthews. Here's a chance from long range. Sixers able to clear the rebound. To Simmons. Cruises inside for 2.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Cleaning the offensive glass. And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Substitutions, Philadelphia. Into the game for the Pacers, number 50, Jeremy Lamb.
Terrific vision. And the finish at the rim.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Another shot won't go either.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Fires the 3. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And stuffs it home. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Joseph with it. They find themselves down 10 to Hardaway. Off the assist.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Simmons into the front court. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Joseph with it. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. Hardaway. Has a look. The shot almost to Simmons. Gets a look and a putback slam.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Here comes the screen. And finishes strong.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
Joel Embiid. With that shot, he's 5 for 8. Danny Green pins it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball. Especially in the draft room, you have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Joseph with it. Down a dozen. To Turner. Five to shoot for Indiana. Trying to cash in. And the rebound corralled by Hill. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Mike Scott trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Joseph with it. Looking to make something happen to Matthews. Screen coming. Matthews matched up with Seth Curry. Not that time. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Seth Curry to Hill. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Embiid. Pacers secured the rebound. To Turner. To Matthews. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Matthews. That's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Joseph with it. His guys currently down by 13. Driving right to the basket. Joel Embiid with the block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Subbing in for Philadelphia, number 3.
The NBA Season 8 2021 games and highlights will be coming up next on Devin Smith Showtime Sports in America.
Can't get it to go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
To Embiid, has a chance. He's looking for that touch. Collison into the front court. His guys trail by 13. The pass set it all up.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Sixers control it. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten there. Kyle O'Quinn rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Danny Green tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Lamb guarded by Seth Curry. Has a look. Not that time. Lets it fly from long range. No good. That's great defense. Into the front court comes Collison, trailing by 11. Matthews to Collison. Trying to cash in. That's what you come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Goes to the right side from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And one. Embiid, good through the contact. And going to the line for a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Joel Embiid at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Missed the foul shot. Collison into the front court. Down 11. Evans to Collison. Fires the three. Collison, it's good with no defender in sight.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Substitution being made in this one. Sixers have the basketball. And count the basket inside.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
To Turner. Knocked loose. Collison has a chance. Jumper's good.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Has a look. Not today. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Surveys the floor. Kyle O'Quinn sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Bojan Bogdanovic, defended by Howard. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
And number 6, Corey Joseph.
Dwight Howard, huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Shot from in close, no good. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Bojan Bogdanovic. He's got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down. And gets both to drop
NBA
at the
Season
line.
8 2021 matchup coming up next. Boston Celtics 3-5-3-1, Chicago
Philadelphia
Bulls
with the basketball.
2-7-3-9.
To Tobias Harris. 4-3. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Number 2,
Goes 2 for 2. Pacers control. Here comes the screen. Got toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Into the front court comes Collison. Down 2. Evans. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. Going to launch beyond the arc. Misfires. It's no good. To Collison. To Evans. Beyond the arc for 3. Knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Sixers control it. For 3. Great defense, forcing the miss. Takes stock of the floor. The drive, right to the basket. Throws it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
Collison into the front court. His team up by 1. To Evans. Collison. Bojan Bogdanovic up against the 8-time All-Star. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended. To Howard. And the reward, he's going to the line.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Dwight Howard at the line for 2 shots. 56% for his career. First one, count it.
NBA Season 8 2021 matchup coming up next. Minnesota Timberwolves 2046 Miami Heat 3531.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Collison couldn't keep it in. Out off Darren Collison. Sixers have the basketball. Lays it up and in.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Evans. To Collison. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. To Howard. That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor.
Number 6, Corey Joseph.
Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
And hits the first free throw.
NBA Season 8 2021 matchup coming up next. Orlando Magic 2145 Charlotte Hornets 3234.
Count the bucket for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
It's Indiana basketball. To Evans. Probing the defense. Evans. To Turner. Oh, Miles Turner. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Ed, I remember this in so much detail. I was watching the NBA pre-draft camp, and I saw Miles Turner run, and myself and all the scouts, everybody was like, whoa, wait a second. What is that? But I give the Pacers a lot of credit. They had a trainer that worked with his gait, and now that's exactly who he is. A big that can run down, block shots, and be active on the perimeter defensively.
Tobias Harris. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. Nope. First one does not go.
Number 2, Darren Collison. And number 13, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Knocks down the second after missing the first. Pacers with the possession. To Evans.
2 minutes.
Here comes the screen. Tyreke Evans, defended by Howard. Dwight Howard with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Mike Scott has got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. Oops, he missed the first one.
Number 21, Joel Embiid. Into the game for the Pacers. Number 6.
Good bounce back. Hits the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Joseph with it. Down by 1. To Evans. Great dish to set it up. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Misses the first.
NBA Season 8 2021 matchup coming up next. Houston Rockets 1650, Milwaukee Bucks 4224.
Good look that time, but off the mark. Joseph with it. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. To Turner. Can't connect from inside. Evans with the rebound. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Knocks down the first.
For the Philadelphia 76ers, number 50, George Hill. And number 31.
Able to convert on both free throws. Into the front court comes Simmons. The margin is 3 as we approach halftime. He throws it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Here comes the screen. Evans. Five seconds to shoot. Fires the 3. Can't get the bounce. Trying to cash in. Wide open look. Won't go. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. Deep 3. At the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Pacers have the lead.
I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Pacers
NBA Season 8 2021 matchup coming up next. Cleveland Cavaliers 2145, Dallas Mavericks 3828.
I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Indiana Pacers. The 76ers are within striking distance at the half. And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Blocks.
Very physical basketball in the first half from these squads. Lots of block shots and some great defensive intensity.
Player of the half.
Collison has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Carlos Cole.
Forget Cole. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Indiana with the basketball. Collison. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Domantas Sabonis trying to cash in on a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. He gets it.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way.
It's Embiid with the rebound. To Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First one goes down. And he hits the second. And he hits all 3 free throws. Pacers control. Here comes the screen. To Collison. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Count it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Into the front court comes Collison. Tie game, 3rd quarter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Embiid, good for 2.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Collison to Turner. Joel Embiid sends it away. 4th this contest.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Has a chance. Doesn't get the bounce. Collison into the front court. Our score all even in this 3rd quarter. Oh, Miles Turner. Now 3 for 9.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Shot from the lane won't go. Philadelphia with the basketball. From long range. Tobias Harris is going to get 3 shots here, shooting 80% in this contest. And he connects on the first free throw. Second one's no good. One more coming. Misses the end of putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Here comes the screen. To Turner. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First one, count it. And he makes them both. Evans. To Turner. Simmons with it. His team up by 1. Cashes in for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
It's Indiana basketball. To Evans. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Embiid to Tobias Harris. Can't connect. Evans to Turner. Had a chance, but it's no good. Has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Evans to Turner. To Evans. Short jumper won't go down. Harris. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Into the front court comes Collison. The deficit now up to 5. To Evans. Driving right to the basket. Short jumper stays out. To Simmons. 4-3. Buries it.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game.
Number 31, Curry.
Tobias Harris able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
Well, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
Simmons to the basket, but his shot stays out. To Evans. Trying to cash in. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Kyle O'Quinn snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing in that swat.
He engulfed him that time. Collison into the front court. His guys down 3.
Shoot that, boy.
To Evans. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. To Seth Curry. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. Pacers with the possession, and too much contact.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
In the game for Indiana, number 23, Wesley Matthews.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Tobias Harris. Beyond the arc for 3. Tobias Harris is going to get a chance at 3 here. Right now shooting 62% in this one. First free throw is good. Knocks down the second free throw. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. Into the front court comes Collison. His guys trail now by 4. Sixers control it. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Collison into the front court. He'll run the offense. The drive.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut.
Whoa, look what I found.
You know it's a bad block when somebody snatches the ball out of the air. Wow.
They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Embiid has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. The follow won't go either. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Simmons with it. Up 6. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Simmons. The jumper's off the mark.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Substitutions, Indiana. Subbing in for Philadelphia, number 50, George Hill.
To Matthews. Hardaway. Sixers with the rebound. Hill across the timeline. It's an 8-point lead. George Hill. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
One could make the case he might be glad he didn't get the and one.
Now the Pacers going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Philadelphia 76ers, number 20, Dwight Howard. And number 10, Danny Green.
George Hill to Howard. For three, that out of his range and no good. Indiana with the basketball, and Jay, they call the foul.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Time to shuffle things up.
Team foul number 4, Philadelphia 76ers are at the limit. Stepping in for the Pacers, number 44, Bojan Bogdanovic.
To Hardaway. Matthews to Hardaway. Here's a chance from long range, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To George Hill. Fires the three. George Hill forcing that one. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Missed it. How'd that not go down? Hill into the front court. Lead stands at 10. And look out.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Pacers control.
Number 50, George Hill.
A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Oh, he had it.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia. To Hill. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. No good. Tough make through traffic.
And remember, Ed, they trailed at the halftime. This is not the same team that we saw in the first half. Playing with a new zest for life, apparently.
Ben Simmons swats it. Ooh, 5 now.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
From the painted area, won't go down. From 18 feet, at the buzzer, George Hill. Tough shooting, only 2 for 6 after that make. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway.
Just a reminder today, folks, if our team wins the game and scores...
Sixers have the basketball.
Everyone gets free pizza.
To Seth Curry. Lets it fly from long range.
To number 23, Wesley Matthews.
Seth Curry is going to get 3 shots here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. Second and 3, got it.
Let's go, boy, catch me out.
And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Joseph with it. Down a bundle. Runner here won't go down. To Danny Green. Nothing going here on that drive. Simmons to Embiid. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
You know, it reminds me out of the story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Won't go down. And finishes strong.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
The rebound taken down by the Sixers. To Danny Green from long range. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that 3-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs. There's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Danny Green with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Got it.
Get your money, man.
It's Indiana basketball. To Matthews. Sizing up the defense. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Miles Turner at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Oh, he can't connect. To Seth Curry. Fires the 3. Seth Curry off the mark. Good defense.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Danny Green. 4-3. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Corey Joseph matched up with Howard. Another chance. Mike Scott. Oh, that's out.
Out of here. It always looks cool, but guess what? You're still on D. Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
George Hill at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 80% at the line. Can't connect on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Pacers with the possession. Collison to Evans. Probing the defense. Dwight Howard with the block.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Into the front court comes Collison. His guys down big. Five to shoot for Indiana. Almost, but no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Superman, Dwight Howard. 3 for 6 now.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Evans.
30-second violation for Philadelphia. For the Pacers.
Got it from the line. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Number 23, Wesley Matthews.
Matthews. Oh, straight down the middle, 4-2.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Domantas Sabonis rejects it. Pacers get it back. To Evans.
Hands off, get the board.
Short jumper stays out.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter. The next time, he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
That's out. Last touch by Domantas Sabonis. New blood coming in for both sides. And the slam.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
To Evans. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. To Danny Green. Going to launch beyond the arc. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Harris. Deep left corner. Beyond the arc for 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Indiana with the basketball. Joel Embiid tips it. Make that 7.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Collison into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Nothing going here on that drive. To Evans. Shot clock winding down. Trying to cash in. Collison's shot won't fall.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Into the front court comes Collison. He'll run the offense. Tough move in close quarters with the crossover to Evans. Joel Embiid sends it away. 8 now. Philadelphia with the basketball.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very...
And a putback slam.
Oof, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Collison to Hardaway. Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. Simmons into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Tobias Harris for 3. Tobias Harris is going to get a chance at 3 here. At the line so far, he's shooting 72%. First try at the line, no good. And he misses the second. Hits that one to go 2 for 3 on the trip. Collison. Screen coming. Lamb defended by Howard. To Collison. Missed a wide open look. Here's a chance from long range. Rebound belongs to Indiana. Hardaway to Collison. Knocked loose. Collison. Fires the 3. Darren Collison shakes free from a tough matchup and buries it.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Miles Turner, huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Collison. Howard to Simmons. Has a chance. It's Sabonis with the rebound. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Darren Collison trying to cash in on a three-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. Free throw up and good. It's a three-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. To Simmons. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not a good shot there as he misses it. Collison to Matthews.
2 minutes.
Lets it fly from long range. Well contested. Wesley Matthews can't hit it.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Turns and slams it down. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Ah, the monster stuff.
And that transition offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Joel Embiid with a piece. 9 blocks.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Collison. Down to 5 on the 24. Collison. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Tobias Harris. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Hey, lock up.
To Collison. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Evans. Knocked loose. Sixers have it. Deep three. At the buzzer. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Taylor Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers added a win with today's solid victory. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being so aggressive on defense. And sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. The Pacers didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Indiana Pacers.
Game track. Defense. Player of the game.
Joel Embiid put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in a zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
This is what the future holds for the Philadelphia 76ers. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.